All right. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kwadash. A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully that I can out there pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi has created us to do so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. It's Shalom. It's your brothers from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah with another lesson. And this time we want to go into some of the miracles that Yahweh Shah has done, you see, as it's been recorded. And we're going to show you what the servants of Yahweh Shah are going to do here in these last days according to what Yahweh Shah has spoken, man. You see, because everything that Yahweh Shah did, he's told us that we're going to do it on an even greater level than he did, man. And it's all for what? It's all for the glorification of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. This is not for us to big up ourselves and to act like this power comes from us. No, we're here to magnify and exalt, you see, the ultimate power through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah. So let's get it.
Let me grab the real quick the definition for miracle.
Okay.
It says a surprising and welcome event that is not explicable by natural or scientific laws and is therefore considered to be the work of a divine agency. And then in another part, a highly improbable or extraordinary event, development, or accomplishment that brings very welcome consequences. An amazing product or achievement or an outstanding example of something.
And what we're about to do, Lord willing, we be those men. What we're about to do here in these last days, man, is something that the world can't even comprehend or fathom, man, because they don't believe that these things are real. When we talk about the spiritual powers, we talk about the miracles that we're gonna do. Even when we talk about the miracles Yahweh Shai did, man, people think it's far fetched. That never happened. Even Israelites who proclaim to be in the truth, they're denying the power that Yahweh Shai had, man. Basically denying the power of the Most High. And it tells us in the scriptures that nothing is impossible for the Most High, man. You see? Nothing is impossible for us because nothing is impossible for the power that we believe in. And when we believe in that power, man, we're tapped into it, and we can do things that people can't even really understand, man. You see, because it's so far outside of the human realm of thinking. So let's show you a few of these examples, and then we're gonna just pull a few of them out and get some more edification of it.
I'm going to grab a quick step. This is Luke 1 and 37. It says, with the most high power, nothing shall be impossible. Straight
Exactly.
to the point, man.
Exactly. Nothing is impossible for the Most High, man. Nothing is outside of the Most High's reach. This whole thing that we know as existence, everything that exists around us, man, it was all created, you see, from the mind of the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You see? So nothing is impossible for the Most High. Everything in his reach. You see, the Most High is not, you can't confine the Most High to a box and say what he can and cannot do. There is nothing, you see, that the Most High cannot do. You see? The limitations comes when the Most High when man tries to put the Most High in the box, and that's something that can't be done. You see? Hold anything else? Well, let's get it. Get the walk on water first.
God. So this is Matthew chapter 14, verse 22. Straight away, Yahawashi constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitude away. And when he had sent the multitude away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, Yahawashi went unto them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, it is a spirit. And he cried out for fear. But straightway Yahawashi spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water.
And you see right here, man, this is an example of Yahawashi walking on water. This is something that he actually did, man. The soles of his feet were walking on top of the water. That's the type of power Yahawashi had, man. You see? Walking out there on the lake in the midst of a storm. Because of what? The power of the Most High. And when you watch a lot of this anime, prime example, Naruto, they go into how to use the chakra to put the chakra on the bottom of your feet so you can walk on water. Guess what they got that from? They got that from what the Lord did, man. And that's why when you watch Naruto, they running up waterfalls, they running on rivers and shit. That comes from what our Lord did, man. You see? All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And guess what? We're gonna be able to do that one day, man. We're gonna be able to do that. And it shows you that even in the animal kingdom, bro, tarantulas can walk on water. You got lizards that can walk on water. So if these low base creatures can do that, how much more the sons of the Most High? You see? This is not far-fetched, man. We are going to be able to do these things, but only through faith. You got some more? And that's perfect because now Peter about to go ahead.
Yep. It says verse 29. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahawashi.
So when Peter came down, hey, Lord, bid me so I can come out there with you. Come on. So Peter was like, shit. He got out of the boat and he started to walk on the water. And it was through what? Through the faith, man. And that goes into what we're doing in this truth. That's an example of what we're doing in the truth. We're walking on the water through our faith. But it's gonna actually manifest and it's gonna become physical, man. We're gonna be able to do things that we didn't even think that we was gonna be able to do.
Says verse 30. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Yahawashi stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?
So that lets you know the reason that he sunk. You see, because he was walking in faith first. His faith started to what? Waver. Because of the winds, he started to sink. You see? So that showed you that everything that we're about to do from this point forward, man, it's all well, shit. Ever since we came into the truth, it's all been based on faith. And the greater your faith, man, the more wondrous works you're gonna be able to do. It's gonna be crazy out here, man. You see?
Get one more.
Go ahead.
It says, and when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. Verse 33. And then they that were in the ship came and worshiped him, saying, Of a truth, thou art the Son of the Most High Power.
Because what? Only the Son of the Most High can do this, man. And through the Son of the Most High, whose name is Yahawashi, we're going to be able to do these things. If you don't believe in Yahawashi, you have no power. You see? A lot of you cats who are out here denying Yahawashi and making light of his rank and his position as the chief in Israel, you have no power, man. Like Yahawashi said, what? I am the true vine, ye are the branches. You see, the power source, the vine goes back to what? The power source, which is who? The Most High. And if you're cut off from the vine, you have no power, and you're going to what? Wither away.
Yep.
You're going to wither away, man.
So when Esau comes, man, as that, as he's going to come as that flood, man, guess what happens, man? You have to stand in faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi and have no doubt, man. Because if you doubt, man, if you have fear, guess what? That switch is going to be turned off on you, man.
You have no power. So let's get the next account. What's the next account?
I got the loaves, grab what
you got, so by then we'll get what I'm going to.
I'll grab Matthew 15 and I'll start at 21. It says, Then Yahawashi went thence and departed into the coasts of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast.
And this woman was an Israelite. She wasn't an actual Canaanite. You see? You see?
Yeah, because we were scattered in Canaan also.
Exactly. She was an Israelite living amongst the Canaanites. You got it?
And the woman, and behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she crieth after us.
Mhm.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but to the lost unto the lost sheep of the house of
'Cause
Israel.
this is who Yahawashi came to deliver, man. He came to deliver the lost sheep. You see, the Most High's flock, beginning with the remnant. He didn't come for all nations.
Yep.
He came, told you out of his mouth, I came, but who? To the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Israel.
And then at this time, they thought she was Canaanite,
Yep.
but it was her faith, as we read on, that proves that she was an Israelite,
Mhm.
because they know heathen going to have that type of faith or faith.
That's
They're
right.
not going to have that level
Right.
of faith. And also the miracles, they're reserved unto our people, It's not going to be no heathen miracles.
Because the Most High not dealing with the heathen nations.
Huh.
You never see where the Most High worked the miracle on behalf of the heathen.
Right.
He's always done it on behalf of the seed of Israel.
Yep. Verse 25. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. So, that's an indicator that she's not a heathen, because ain't no heathen going to worship Yahawashi. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the son's bread and cast it to the dogs. And she said, Truth, Lord, yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which shall fall from their master's table. Then Yahawashi answered and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith, be it unto thee even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from that very hour.
So he was able to heal her daughter through faith. We're going to be able to do these same things in these last days. And it's going to be what? For the elect to see it and believe upon Yahawashi through what his men are doing.
Mhm.
Because we're the only ones that's going to have any power out here when all hell is breaking loose. You see? None of these believers in Jesus Christ is about to heal anyone. The true healing is going to come from those who have faith in the Lord, man.
Yep. That's that common denominator in both examples we've read so far, is that faith for those miracles to be performed. Because there's even that scripture that speaks about where Yahawashi wasn't able to perform miracles because they lacked the faith.
You holding that?
That's perfect. Yeah.
Go ahead, grab that. That's perfect. Yep.
All right. So I have here the book of Mark, chapter 5. I'm gonna start at let me see here. Let me see. It's a lot in there. Too much time.
Oh Lord.
Okay, yeah, 36. All right. So Mark chapter 5.
Oh Lord.
Verse, I started 35. It says, while he yet spake, there came from the ruler of the synagogue's house certain which said, Thy daughter is dead. Why troublest thou the master?
No, read up a little bit. So read like 2 verses. Because I only get when he first came to your house.
That's
Oh.
What are you reading out of, Alex?
It's Mark 5, but it goes into something else.
Okay, just go.
Let me grab this real quick while you find what you're going to grab, because I found that one.
Yeah, it goes into something else.
All right, we'll go ahead to where you was then.
This is actually the scripture.
Well,
This is Mark.
Good.
Oh, yeah, real quick. Mark 6 and let me see.
Good.
35 is the 35 is this.
Go ahead, Augie. You got something for
Go ahead,
me.
So Mark chapter 5 and verse 34. And he said unto her, daughter, 35 Salaki. While he yet spake, there came from the ruler of the synagogue's house certain which said, Thy daughter is dead. Why troublest thou the master any further?
And that shows you they didn't believe in the resurrection, because them knowing the things that Yahawashi has done, they could have been like, "Hey, Lord, come in, use the power to raise us back from the dead, man." You know,
Oh yeah.
and people, and that goes into the mindset of the wicked, like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. That YOLO spirit, we only live once. So let us live however we want to live. Nah, man. If it's the Most High's will, you can be raised back from the dead. We have many accounts written in our text to show that, man.
Mhm.
Going all the way back to when Elijah was with the widow and her son died, he was able to do what? He leaned upon his chest and called upon the Lord, and what happened? The Most High caused his heart to start beating again. Why? Because the Most High kills and he makes alive. He wounds and he heals. The Lord Yahweh does all these things, man. And this is what we got to keep in our minds when we're going through this time, man. Because a brother can be taken out. Ain't no reason to fret the most. If it's the Most High's will, we pray over that brother. The Most High can raise that brother up again. This is what we have to be going into the time of Jacob's trouble, man. When all hell is breaking loose, can't be out. That we mourn like these other people. When they people start getting put down, they gonna be out here losing their mind. But if it ain't the Most High will for that brother to come back, guess what we know? He gonna be raised up first when Yahawashi returns. That brother, he in his immortal body now. So we have a comfort knowing and understanding what death really is, man. We know and understand that this brother ain't going no place called hell, burning forever. Mm-hmm. He in the spiritual realm with Yahawashi in his new body. This is what you have to understand as a believer, man. So when Esau comes with the threat of death, it won't shake you. Yeah. You won't be moved. I'm gonna kill you. Well, nigga, get to kill him.
That's right. And we had mentioned earlier that the heathen, there's not going to be no miracles performed with the heathen, but it's also there ain't going to be no miracles performed with the 2/3 either. All right, because the 2/3 don't have the faith. They didn't believe in Yahawashi in the past, and now that the prophets are on the scene in this time, they don't believe that we're actually the prophets of Yahawashi. They don't have that faith to believe that we are the men that we believe we are.
And that's why it's gonna take for us to do this, do these things. Because it's gonna take for some of the members of the elect and the great multitude to see us work the miracles for them to actually believe. And this is why you have to understand you can't bug out if you're taken to a prison or thrown into a FEMA camp, because you might be in there to work a miracle for some of the elect members who are in there to see it, so they can be so they can finally be sealed. Yeah. You see, through the faith that they're gonna have by seeing you work the miracle by calling on the name of Yahawashi. It's like even in the situation where we're under the guillotine, bro, you can call on Yahawashi, and the guillotine come down and it fucking breaks. They'll be like, oh shit. And you get the power, you start ripping through the soldiers and the guards in there. You're like, oh, I believe in your God. Yahawashi, that's what's gonna happen, man.
Hey, things are gonna,
bro. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
God, let me grab this real quick.
If I can add on to that, it's gonna be some of those scenarios are gonna be special missions, man.
Yep.
That's the way you have to think about it, because the prophets are soldiers for Yahawashi and Yahawashi, man, putting in the work.
Because the most I can have it where you get cornered by a gang of fucking troops. They round you up, take you to a FEMA camp. You in there for a reason.
And these miracles ain't gonna be no bullshit like you see on these videos from these Christian churches, man, where they try to make some limp person walk, man, and they're over there stumbling and falling, man.
Hit a nigga with a jacket.
Yeah.
Like on the damn televangelist commercials. And the thing is, we're in a state where we have a supermax prison. Prison that they say that nobody's escaped from over there. Yeah. Over there. Yeah.
Oh, even
the other one.
Yep.
The supermax. So the most I can have it to where we're taking over there, and we get out, and they're like, "How the fuck did he get?"
Because we ain't gonna be taking.
And if it happens like that, ain't nothing new under the sun, man. That's happened in the past.
Yep. It's not Apostle Peter get delivered from the, and this is why
the angels.
The things that are written aforetime are written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You
gotta have faith to believe that those actually happen for it to happen again.
Bro, it's gonna take great faith to finish this last portion of the race, bro. It's gonna be crazy because it's about to be some situations like, God damn.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So keep going on that, bro.
All right. So Mark chapter 5 and verse 36. As soon as Yahawashi heard the word that was spoken, he saith unto the ruler of the synagogue, Be not afraid, only believe.
Be not afraid. Only believe. And guess what? That don't just apply to the ruler of the synagogue. That applies to us right now. It's all about faith. The just shall live by faith. We walk by faith and not by sight. Without faith, it is impossible to please the Most High. That's what it's all about right now, man. And it's gonna take great faith to once again to finish this last portion of the race because it's gonna get very intense. It's like a real race. When you get to the last fucking few minutes of that race, bro,
Yeah.
you got to even harder. So that's what it's gonna take to get the fuck up out of here, man.
The strong finish.
It's going to be exciting. All right. T1. Verse 37. And he suffered no man to follow him, save Peter and James, and John the brother of James. And he cometh to the house of the ruler of the synagogue and seeth the tumult, and them that wept and wailed greatly.
That was making a fucking ruckus. And that lets you know that's Israelites. Because if you ever been to an Edomite funeral, it's fucking dull. Niggas and they ain't even crying for real. And then you go to a fucking wake with it. It's like Israelite wake or Israelite funeral.
Jake women crying all loud just to make a scene and shit.
To jump in the casket. I didn't witness it, bro. They about to you think about witness the body. They be about to jump in the casket. So that's how we know that these are Israelites, man. Nobody else has that type of emotion for losing a loved one, especially not Esau.
Esau's trying to figure out.
Esau's
the only reason is to see what's left for them.
Yeah, Esau's more worried about the insurance policy.
Yep. What I get. What I get. What
Insurance
y'all left
policy,
me.
like, oh, you know.
And when they don't get left, fuck that bitch.
The brother knows about insurance policies. He worked in that.
So you got it, bro.
All right. And when he was come in, he said unto them, Why make ye this ado and weep? The damsel is not dead, but sleepeth.
The damsel is not dead, but sleepeth, man. This is what we got to understand. You see? No one is really dead, man. They're just in the spirit world. In that immortal body. And guess what? And that's going to be proven when Yahawashi returns dead raised first in Yahawashi. You see? It's going to be crazy. And it proves that when Yahawashi was crucified and he get like, it is finished, what happened? You had the saints coming out of the tombs and Yahawashi going back into the heavens, man. They came back in the bodies that was already decayed. The Most High revitalized the body, put the spirit back in it, and they walked back to the crib. And man, give me some chicken, give me some fish. You know what I'm saying? That's what's coming. You got it.
And they laughed him to scorn. But when he had put them all out, he taketh the father and the mother of the damsel and them that were with him, and entered in where the damsel was lying. And he took the damsel by the hand. I want to make a quick point.
Good.
So he kicked them out. The ones who didn't believe, they were laughing, they were making fun of him. You know what I'm saying? And they got groups out here that do the same thing with GMS. They make fun of us, calling us faith-based Israelites.
And then this group, one body in Yahawashi said Yahawashi didn't do no miracles. So we just read what you got? Walked on the water. That's a miracle. You got what you got?
He made that lady's daughter whole.
Made the daughter whole. That's the miracle, bro. And now we're reading
especially when you meet a bitch with a demon on her, and for that woman to be made whole, if you be like, damn, that's a miracle that she you know.
And then we're reading about what Yahawashi is about to raise this woman, bring the spirit to this woman back in her body, man. And guess what? That's not gonna happen for anyone who doesn't believe.
Yep. The heathen, the 2/3, it ain't gonna happen.
The I don't know if the brother's holding it, but the man that was blind since birth, and he gave him the sight back.
Yep, that too. So we're gonna be able to do all manner of things, man. And how do we know? Because our Lord did it.
Are you still going right after? Go ahead.
Right. So you said she was just sleeping, right? Verse 41. And he took the damsel by the hand and said unto her, Talitha Kamai, which is being interpreted, Damsel, I say unto thee, arise. And straightway the damsel arose and walked, for she was of the age of 12 years. And they were astonished with a great astonishment. And he charged them straitly that no man should know it, and commanded the same thing should be given, that something should be given to her to eat.
So she was brought back to life, man. Through what power? Through the power of the Most High God, Yahweh. You see? Through by way of Yahawashi.
Mhm.
These are miracles that were done here on this earth, man. You see?
Mhm.
What you got, you call?
Uh, not one. I don't have one right now. I was looking for one, but I don't have one.
I'm gonna grab this just to kind of
I
balance it
got
out.
I got one with correction
Okay.
because heathen, the Lord did give him a certain miracle, Revelation 13 verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which the wicked they do left-handed witchcraft, which is a form of power or miraculous power on the left hand side though. It says, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live, which they're trying to reincarnate Rome again, just like they did with America, but on a worldwide level. But the Lord gave them the left hand power to deceive the world. Then I had this is Acts 2 verse 22. Ye men of Israel, hear these words: Yahawashi of Nazareth, a man approved of power among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which Yahweh did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. So I just wanted to point out the reason the miracles were there was to show that the Almighty Yahweh was working through Yahawashi. That's all I got.
So who got
Let me grab this just to the balance note. We were talking about how the miracles are reserved for the elect and the ones who have the faith. That's where the miracles are going to happen. But this is proof right here that the 2/3, there ain't gonna be no miracles throughout. Because we'll get it later that his prophets are going to do even greater miracles than he did. But this is Mark 6, and I'm gonna start at 3. It says, "Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joseph and Judah and Simon, and are not his sisters here with us?" And they were offended at him. So this is dealing with Israelites, right? The 2/3. But Yahawashi said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country and among his own kin and in his own house. And he could do no mighty work, save he that laid his hands upon a few sick folk and healed them. And he marveled because of their unbelief. And he went around about the villages teaching.
So I let you know that even when we start doing the miracles, there's still gonna be people that don't
Even
believe.
your own family.
They're still not gonna believe. So hey, and guess what? That's gonna be it for you, man. Because what else do we need to show you? That the God we serve is the one true living power, man. You know?
That's straight. Mark 6. Mark
Well, then,
6. I got it with the loaves.
we're good then.
God. So I'm gonna just start up a little bit higher. This is Matthew 15 and verse 29. And Yahawashi departed from thence and came and came nigh unto the Sea of Galilee, and went up into a mountain and sat down there. And a great multitude came unto him, having with them those that were lame, blind, dumb, maimed, and many others, and cast them down at Yahawashi's feet, and he healed them. Inasmuch that the multitude wondered when they saw the dumb to speak and the maimed
to be whole, and the lame to walk, and the blind to see, and they glorify the power of Israel. And Yahawashi called his disciples unto him and said, I have compassion on the multitude, because they continue with me now 3 days and have nothing to eat. And I will not send them away fasting, lest they faint in the way. And the disciples said unto him, Whence shall we have so much bread in the wilderness as to fill so great a multitude? And Yahushua said unto them, How many loaves have ye? And they said, 7, and a few little fishes.
7 loaves of bread, a few fish, and it was a great multitude. It was like 5,000 men by women and children.
And it says there were
4,000
little
besides the women and children.
So probably about what, 8,000,
Who knows
10,000
how
people
many?
out there, and he had that little bit of food, man. And this is why, as we read through this miracle, that's why we don't need to worry about having food when all hell is breaking loose, because that's something easy that the Most High can take care of, man. You see?
It's going on. It says, verse 35, and he commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground.
Mhm.
And he took the 7 loaves and the fishes and gave thanks and brake them and gave to his disciples, and the disciples to the multitude. And they did all eat and were filled. And they took up the broken meat that was left, 7 baskets full, and they that did eat were 4,000 men, besides women and children.
So 4,000 men, they had wives, they had children out there. Could have been easily 12,000 people. 12,000, 15,000 people, depending on how many women, wives they had, or how many children they had. You see? Did what? 5 loaves of bread and a few fish. 7 loaves of bread. And he multiplied that to feed that great of a multitude, man. So this is why when famine takes place, you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat, because through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashi, he can manifest food for you, or he can give you the power to manifest your own food. Or
he can send the birds, Elijah.
yeah, my head,
You
man.
know?
Yeah, I gotta do my see that, man.
Bird flew by.
I'm up the crows.
Saw that he did.
You can send the crows to feed you, man. This is the power of the Lord, man. Our power is in control of everything. Everything, man. We have nothing to worry about. That was it?
That's it.
Or another one. Was that it? So that was just to make the point, man. Our Lord did many mighty miracles, and he's going to do even more. He's going to do even more through his men. Somebody get that in John now.
I got one on
What is it? You got it?
Mark 11, verse 24. Yahawashi, he says, Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe ye receive them, and ye shall have them. That's how miracles happen, that you believe that you receive it. And
It's all about what? All about faith, man. It's all about faith. You got guys making fun of us that we faith-based Israelites. Well, guess what? We following the protocol. Through faith are you saved by what is it? By grace are you saved through faith. Not of yourselves, it is a gift from the Most High. There ain't nothing wrong with having faith. That's the key component to receive salvation, man. Having faith in the Lord Yahawashi and the things that he's done. You see? Having faith in these words that are written in this book, and believing that everything that we read is going to come to pass. You see? And that's what we do. That's the spirit that the elect will be in, man. Not mocking someone for having faith. You see, because it tells you that if you don't have faith, what's going to happen? You're going to die in your unfaithfulness, man. Having no faith gets you left in the wilderness like it did when we came out of Egypt. And we're not trying to be in that life, man. Y'all brothers holding anything else over there?
No, that's what I had.
All right. You holding something you call?
God, in Mark chapter 9, verse 23, Yahawashi said unto him, If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth.
All things are possible to him that believeth, to the point to where if you tell this mountain to go to yonder place and uproot yourself and put yourself into the sea, it can happen, man. That if you have faith as the grain of a seed, a mustard seed, you see, nothing shall be impossible for you. This is what the Lord Yahawashi has told us, man. So all you need is an inkling of faith, man. And you can do many, many things through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. And through that faith and these miracles being worked on your behalf is going to cause your faith to grow. And this is why by the time we get through the time of Jacob's trouble, and it's time for us to go up into that chariot, faith gonna be on goddamn 1,000,000. We gonna make Abraham's faith look like small faith when we leave out of here, man. And I ain't to talk down on Abraham because he out of what?
He was a friend of Yahawashi.
To the point where he had so much faith in the Most High to the point where I'm gonna sacrifice Isaac and the Most High gonna bring him back to life. And guess what? That's the type of faith it's gonna take for us to escape this fucking fire that's coming, man. So yeah, we're faith-based Israelites, man, because that is the only way up out of the destruction. That is the only way. This is it.
And we all have different measures of faith according to what Yahweh's given us.
And guess what? Once again, by the time we leave out of Jacob's trouble, every man's faith is gonna be perfect. Perfect. Bro, we're gonna have perfect faith when we leave out of Babylon, man, because the things that Yahawashi is gonna do through us. You see?
Got one more.
What's up, Nicole?
I got one more if I can.
Go ahead.
This is 1 John chapter 5, verse 4. For whatsoever is born of power overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith.
Read it again. Read it again.
This is okay. For whatsoever is born of power overcometh the world.
So whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world. You see, the elect is preordained to overcome and receive the victory through who? The Lord Yahawashi, by way of what? Faith, man. You see? You got it, bro.
And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith.
Even our faith, that's what allows us to overcome the world, man.
What verse is that?
1 John chapter 5, verse 4.
And I think that's my favorite book in the entire book, bro. 1 John, bro. That 1 John, bro. So but through our faith, man. But through our faith, that's how we receive the victory, man. And it tells you, thanks be to the Most High that giveth us the victory through who? The Lord Yahawashi. By way of what? Faith. That's the key component, man. For us to do the miracles, for us to overcome our enemy, for us to bring the kingdom of heaven into fruition, it's all driven by what? Faith, man. And what is faith? The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You got it, bro.
One more verse. I can't get it.
So, you got one?
Just I got
Galatians 3, verse 2. This only what I learned of you, receive ye the Spirit by the works of the law or by the hearing of faith. Verse 5. He therefore that ministereth to you the Spirit to work miracles among that he by the works of the law or by the because even the Edomites shall be swine, even the Edomite will keep a beard. So keeping the law ain't gonna cause you to overcome. It's the faith.
That's right. Hey, you call. I want you to read that again, bro. Hey, read it one more time. Then get the other one you were holding, okay?
Okay, let me go back to it then.
Yeah, because man. Well, that tells you how we win, bro. It ain't by being carnal. It ain't by taking them arms. Oh shit. What happened to Koyo?
Right here, I was trying to get you another verse. I got it right here though.
So grab that one and grab that other verse that you was trying to get to.
Okay. This is the one last we did. 1 John chapter 5, verse 4, whatsoever is born of power overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith.
So it ain't by carnal weapons. It ain't by going trying to overthrow Esau's government. Or trying to take this on our shoulders to do. No. It's for us to have faith in the power of the Almighty God Yahweh through Yahawashi, man. It's the we was telling the old boy in camp. How do we overcome? We overcome it through what? Through the faith, man. That's how we receive the victory.
Yeah.
You got if you got the faith in Yahawashi, the victory is you got it in your hands, man. You got it in your hands. And once again, through that faith, man, we're gonna be able to do many mighty and miraculous miracles.
Mighty works.
Mighty works, man. Mighty works are coming.
See, reading out of Ephesians 2.
Hold that. Get that other one you're trying to get, your call.
Yeah, this is the book of 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 7, that the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahawashi HaMashiach.
So everything that we're about to go through as men of the Lord and true believers is a trial of our faith. You see, and once again, it's put there to have our faith perfected. You see, because once we leave out of here, our faith is going to be perfected. We're going to have the ultimate faith to the point to our faith is going to be so sky high that it's going to transform us and bring us into what? Immortality, man. You see, it's going to bring us into everlasting life, our faith. Those two good precepts you call. Woo, that first one though, man.
Hey, you brought out Ephesians 2.
That shit made my toes curl.
Man. You call bringing out some heavy hitters.
I don't think he ain't bring it up. No.
You didn't bring out Ephesians 2, right?
No.
No? All right. So I'm gonna hit Ephesians 2. I'm gonna start at 4. It says, but the Most High Power, Yahawashi, who is rich in mercy, for his great love wherewith he loved us, even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with Mashiach. By grace are ye saved, and hath risen us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Mashiach Yahawashi, that in the ages to come he might show the exceeding riches of his grace in his kindness towards us through Mashiach Yahawashi. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of the Most High Power, not of works, lest any man should boast.
So this is all through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. And it says that it may be manifest in the coming time. This is the time where it was supposed to be manifest. This is the last time. This is what the Most High's power is about to be put on full display when he makes when he orchestrates, you see, and fulfills this second Exodus, man. It's gonna be out of this. It's gonna be out of this fucking world. What the Lord is about to do. The climax of this movie,
literally,
it's gonna be crazy.
Literally out of this world.
It's about to come to a head to where the Most High is gonna pull all the stops. He ain't gonna all this hindering our spirits and cutting our spiritual power off. Because we got the spiritual power, it's just being seared off from us. The Most High he's gonna release that valve, and that spirit gonna start to flow upon us like it was in the ancient times, and it's gonna be on, man. And we're gonna be able to do crazy, crazy things in this earth, man. You see, things that people only thought was able to be done in the Avengers or X-Men or some shit. Nah, this is real life. All that's based upon us. Yep. We the real X-Men.
Or like I keep thinking of that movie again. That The Last Dragon, Bruce Leroy.
You got that glow.
When he was literally, he had his head in the water, which was baptized, right? And then when he came out, he had that glow.
He had that fucking glow. It's a way. You got that glow.
Go ahead, bro. It says verse 10. For we are his workmanship, created in Mashiach Yahawashi, unto good works, which the Most High Power hath before ordained that we should walk in them.
So he ordained this in us since the beginning. So everything we're about to do is already being set up for us to do according to what? The will of the Most High. So you people are about to see it, man. You see all these fucking scoffers and naysayers, you're about to experience and witness the true power of the one true living God, man. You see? Our God, our Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, through his son Yahawashi, man. That was it on that one. You got that, John?
I got that, John.
Get that, John.
I'm going to start at John 14, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
It says, Philip said unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficed us. Yahawashi said unto him, Have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that hath seen me has seen the Father. And how seest thou then? And how sayest thou then, Show us the Father? Believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I spake unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me.
So hold up. So the words that I speak are not of myself. These are the Father that speak through me, right? So everything that Yahawashi has told us is a message relayed from the Most High. And that goes into what he's about to say in these next couple of verses. What Yahawashi is telling us, man, is what the Most High has told him. So it's going to happen. Go ahead, bro.
Just like us, we always tell you this is not our words.
This ain't of us, man.
Words of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
That we speak.
That's right.
He says he puts his words in our mouth.
Speak unto them with my words.
So what are we doing? We're prophesying what's coming to pass.
According to what the Most High has ordained.
These ain't our words.
This ain't us,
This
baby.
ain't our idea.
This ain't us.
We can't come up with spiritual power.
We have been given the message.
We came in
the Holy
message.
Spirit by our elder apostles, message. And we giving you the message.
That's right, because we the heralds, man. We're here to let you know what the Lord is about to do before he gets you. That's the hope. We vice regents, you see, of the Almighty God Yahweh through his son Yahawashi. Man, listen here, man. That's a high rank in the earth.
Yeah.
And you people don't understand who you fucking with, man. You don't understand who you dealing with, because you coming up against us is basically you waging war against the Almighty, man.
Hey, it says it's better to put a great millstone around your neck, jump into the water, than offend his little ones.
Yep.
Yep.
It says, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works.
The Father that dwelleth in me doeth the work. So everything Yahawashi was doing was through the power of the Most High God Yahweh. And it's going to be the same thing for us when we start to do miracles, man. It's going to be all done through the Almighty's power, man.
And that shows you the separation between the Father and the Son.
Yo, exactly. Yo. Dumbass Christians.
Verse 11. Believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake.
Yep.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto the Father.
So what he's telling us, that's what that was told to him from the Most High. Those that believe upon you, you're going to be able to do greater works than my son is doing. And that's what you're about to witness, man. So we read about Yahawashi walking on water. We read about Yahawashi raising the dead, healing the blind, the lame, you see, and the deaf. You see, healing people of ailments, casting demons out of people. We're going to be doing that and even more, because what? It's all about the Most High being glorified to the utmost. Here on the precipice of what? Our second Exodus, man. Our final Exodus. What's up? Yeah, no. So that's what's about to happen. So somebody gets Isaiah 40 real quick. Baba Kishah.
I got you.
Isaiah 40 start.
Can I get one more?
Go ahead. Start at verse 20.
Verse 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do.
That don't mean be calling on Yahawashi so I can hit the lottery. Don't. I can hit the lottery.
For some vain shit, man.
Yeah, so some bullshit. No. It's talking about things that are in accordance with the Most High's will. So that means more faith, more discipline, more temperance.
Wisdom, understanding.
The fortify my mind, so forth and so on. Spiritual things, man. And we can tell you that when you pray for those things, he gives them to you. This is why continue on in the truth every day.
He said, if you would have kept reading in that John,
I-
verily I say unto you that anything is asked in his name.
That's what I'm reading right now.
Of course.
It says, verse 13, whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son.
That's what it's all about. The Almighty Yahweh being glorified through his son Yahawashi by way of what? His men that are here on the earth, that are speaking and moving and maneuvering on the behalf of the powers of heaven, man.
Yep.
So when we thrown into these crazy situations, look at it. Hey, this is another chance for me to glorify the Most High. This is another chance for the Most High to be glorified. Yahawashi, whatever you're gonna do, just give me the strength to endure it. And it's gonna work out how the Most High wanted to work out.
Says, if ye ask anything in my name, I will do. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
All right, so let's get on that one.
God.
What you on?
40-20, Isaiah?
Isaiah 40 and 28.
28. Okay. Isaiah 40 and 28. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting Most High Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not?
The Most High don't faint, man. The Most High is an everlasting power. You see, the Most High have to plug up to the damn outlet to be recharged. You see, the Most High's power is never ending. You see, he's never exhausted. He'll have to go take no fucking naps. You see?
He exists. That's what his name means, man.
And he powers everything that you see going on around you, man. You got it, bro.
Neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength.
And that's what Yahawashi is about to do for us here. That's why he called us worms, man. We worms. We have no power. We have no strength. We have no might without Yahawashi. So he's going to increase our strength here in these last days to what? Fight against our enemies, man. It tells you when you go into the mighty man of King David, and Yahweh wrote a great victory. Through what? Through his man on the earth. So we don't take no credit for the things that we're about to do. This all goes back to Yahawashi, man.
Verse 30. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength.
And that's what we're doing. Patiently waiting upon the Lord, because what he told us to do what? Wait ye upon me until I rise up to the fray. And when we do that, we're going to do what? Renew our strength. It says that name, right? I'm reading.
Yeah. You gotta wait on. You gotta be waiting on Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. You can't be waiting on no damn Jesus Christ.
We're gonna be waiting forever.
You ain't gonna get no power.
Yeah. And it also says that woe to them that lose patience, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You Israelites that jumped the gun, man.
Yep.
You take your hand off the plow.
Yep. You got it, man.
But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up. Imagine that song, Regulators. Mount up. They shall mount up with wings as eagles.
Man, we're gonna be able to fly, man. That's why Yahawashi say the works that I do, you're gonna be able to do these works and greater works than these shall you do. So, because Yahawashi, he had that power to fly, but he didn't put that on the screen. And how do we know that? Because when they came to get him in the Garden of Gethsemane, he pushed them back. With what? The spiritual power. So he could have took down the Roman Empire if he wanted to, but he had to do what? Be obedient unto the Most High's will, even unto death. So this is why we here in these last days, we're going to be able to do greater works than Yahawashi did, because it's all about putting the Most High's power on display so he can be glorified. You see? We're going to be able to fly, man. We are going to fly. We just like Neo took off in the end of the Matrix. The first Matrix, Neo just started flying. We're going to be able to do that, man. You see it?
You know?
Go ahead, bro.
Because ain't no Edomite acting like that, bro.
I know, right?
You know?
They shall mount up with the wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
We're going to have unlimited stamina. We're going to be able to fly. We're going to be able to shoot laser beams and all, man. Y'all think the Avengers and the Marvels movies is something. Wait till you see the men of the Lord in action. You see, in the fullness of the power of Yahawashi, man.
It's I always forget his
Well, the
name.
superheroes, the Greek gods, they're all based on the Israelites, man.
Con.
That Jake that they try to kill.
Simeon Toko.
Simeon Toko.
Con. Okay, he said, hey, it's gonna be more that come like me. Ain't gonna be nothing you can do to stop it. Because what? The Most High gonna raise up his sons in the earth to fight against the sons of Greece. You see? So we'll wrap it up on this one, man. The point has been made. Great. You got another one? What you got? What you hold?
I got a couple of man. There's some short ones though.
Go ahead. You got it.
All right, I got First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, but strength coming from heaven.
Mm-hmm. It's all from the Most High, man. All from the Most High.
I got one more. This is John 21 verse 25. And there are also many other things which Yahawashi did, the which, if they should be written every one, I suppose that even the world itself could not contain the books that should be written. Mine.
So that just show you, man, we gonna have so much to catch up on. And when we get with Yahawashi, man, it's all gonna be revealed unto us, man. You see? But the portion we got now is the portion that we need to receive salvation. All that other stuff we'll get all that in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, in the fullness of it. So we'll wrap it up on this. This is Zechariah 12 and 8. In that day shall Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. And when you go read the accounts of David, man, King David was kicking ass through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, man. You see? It says what? And the house of David shall be as the Alahayim, as the angel of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashi before them. That means we're going back to the power that we had with Yahawashi from the beginning, man. Untouchable, immortal, God powers, man. You see? Goku and Vegeta ain't finna have shit on the men of the Lord. That's gonna be child's play compared to what the Most High is gonna do through his men here in these last days. And it's all backed up, you see, and certified through what Yahawashi has told us, man. He that believeth upon me, these works that I do, he shall do greater works than these. You see? He shall do these works and greater works than these. This is what we're gonna do, man. This is what's coming. So
the Most High is going to lift up that standard.
That's right. So you can continue to scoff and mock and talk shit, but one day, man of the Lord might be damn pulling the roof up on your house one day. Then we're gonna see if you got that same energy. That's why we tell people when we come to the camp, hey, we tell you, hey, keep that same energy because hey, the time is gonna come. Yeah, the time is gonna come when that spiritual power is gonna be dished out to the men of the Lord. And we're gonna see if you got that same energy in that time, man. So yeah, we're gonna be doing miracles through the works of through the spirit of Yahawashi. This is coming. This is not something far-fetched. It's not sci-fi. This is gonna be reality for you people, man.
Miracles.
That's right. As it is written, thus said Yahawashi. Mm-hmm. And so with that, man, we're gonna close it and give it by giving up. Oh, you got another?
I just want to add. It's all to glorify Yahweh and for the word to be accomplished, man.
That's right. For everything to be fulfilled.
Everything he said is gonna come to pass. He is not a man that he should lie, man.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So you people about to witness it, man. The power of the true living power is about to put his power on display, man. So with that, we're going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahawashi, Ba'ashim, Rekah, Wadash. A double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahawashi, and a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully let I get out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahawashi has created us to do. With that, we're going to say Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.